thrones will bow down, and every chain will break as broken hearts declare His praise. Who can stop the Lord Almighty? Our God is the Lion of Judah. He's roaring with power and fighting our battles, and every knee will bow before Him. Our God is the Lamb that was slain for the sin of the world. His blood breaks the chains, and every knee will bow before the Lion and the Lamb. Oh, every knee will bow before the Lion and the Lamb. So open up the gates, make way before the King of Kings. The one who comes to save is here to set the captives free. Who can stop the Lord Almighty? Our God is the Lion of Judah. He's roaring with power and fighting our battles, and every knee will bow before Him. Our God is the Lamb that was slain for the sin of the world. His blood breaks the chains, and every knee will bow before the Lion and the Lamb. Oh, every knee will bow before the Lion and the Lamb. Who can stop the Lord Almighty? 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 Who can stop the Lord? Our God is the Lion of Judah. He's roaring with power and fighting our battles, the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus, you silence fear. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus. Call these bones to live. Call these lungs to sing once again. I will praise Jesus, Jesus. You make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus. You silence fear. Jesus, Jesus. You make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus. Your name is a light that the shadows can't deny. Your name cannot be overcome. Your name is alive, forever lifted high. Your name cannot be overcome. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus, you silence fear. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus. Your name is a light that the shadows can't deny. Your name cannot be overcome. Your name is alive, forever lifted high. Your name cannot be overcome. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus, you silence fear. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus, you silence fear. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus. Still you give yourself away. after me. No shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. No wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. No shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. No wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. No shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. No wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. The overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. God of creation, there at the start, before the beginning of time. With no point of reference, you spoke to the dark and fleshed out the wonder of light. And as you speak, 100 billion galaxies are born. In the vapor of your breath, the planets form. If the stars were made to worship, so will I can see your heart in everything you've made. Every burning star, a signal fire of grace. If creation sings your praises, so will I. God of your promise, don't speak in vain, no syllable empty or void. For once you have spoken, all nature and signs follow the sound of your voice. And as you speak, 100 billion creatures catch your breath, evolving in pursuit of what you've said. If it all reveals your nature, so will I can see your heart in everything you say. Every painted sky, a canvas of your grace. If creation still obeys you, so will I. So will I. So will I. worship, so will I. If the mountains bow in reverence, so will I. If the oceans roar your greatness, so will I. For if everything exists to lift you high, so will I. If the wind goes where you send it, so will I. If the rocks cry out in silence, so will I. If the sum of all our praises still fall shy, then we'll sing again 100 billion times.
God of salvation, you chased down my heart through all of my failure and pride. On a hill you created, the light of the world, abandoned in darkness to die.
And as you speak, 100 billion failures disappear. Where you lost your life so I could find it here. If you left the grave behind you, so will I. I can see your heart in everything you've done. Every part designed, a work of art called love. If you gladly chose surrender, so will I. I can see your heart a billion different ways. Every precious one, a child who died to save. If you gave your life to love them, so will I. Like you would again 100 billion times. What measure could amount to your desire? You're the one who never leaves the one behind.
I know for me, if there's one song or one thought that summed up camp, it's that song right there. The fact that we were wired or created to worship. All of creation worships Him. All of the stars worship. And the true tragedy is that the one creation that God made as the pinnacle refused to worship. And we look around us and we live in a fallen world that refuses to worship. Just let that sink in, the truth that it said, on a hill that He created, He came to die. The hill that Christ was crucified on to bring redemption to us is the very hill that He created Himself. He formed it Himself as He created the world, knowing that He would one day go and die on that hill. And He chases down our hearts. For me, camp was a moving experience, and I think there's a couple of the other students that want to share about their camp experience. So I'll make it easy. Whoever's going to come up, just share two things that you've seen God do this week. So it can be a short BAM 1, BAM 2, or you can, however you want to do it.
Okay. So, wait, you confused me. Do I have to share what I saw at camp? Like, something that I saw happen at camp?
Just what you saw God do, or just share.
Okay.
They just want to hear you talk and share your experience.
So, I kind of wanted to share with you guys a little about the LEAD program. So it's for seniors that have graduated or juniors that are going to be seniors. And you basically follow around the staffers that are there. And you get to shadow them and see what they do. And you get to help them out in some things around the camp. And for us as campers, we don't see, like, we see them for the better first half of our day, and then we don't see them. And what they do after that is they clean and they cook for us, and they get themselves ready for worship and ready to disciple us. And being part of the LEAD program, we got to clean the kitchen, which doesn't sound like much fun, but after we cleaned it, they told us that because we did that, like because we were part of the program and we went and helped, the staffers actually got an extra 30 to 40 minutes to do whatever they needed to do, which was either sleep or sleep. They needed sleep. And so it was really humbling to know that, the short amount of people, we had like 7 people, the short amount of people that we had could help so many staffers actually get to catch up on things that they needed in order to be their best selves to share the gospel to us. And it was really awesome seeing that. And I also want to say that not only our youth group, but the adults that went with us were amazing. So there were several nights that I broke down and really, really felt God calling me to do certain things in my life, and I needed prayer for it. And all I had to do was bring it up and mention it, and they were there ready to pray, ready to surround me. It was great. And so God really moved me that week in that way. He showed me that I had so many people in my life that were willing to help me, and so many people that he put in my life to help me make decisions that I needed to make. And it was great, and the people were great, and the adults were great, and it was awesome.
That was all Justin. Justin, you did a great job at camp. Well, and Tim and Kelly and Adrian. Anybody else? Well, I do want to share. And Justin, did you want to share anything? Okay. Well, I'm used to sharing. So, let me just tell you about camp. And the camp that we went to is very it's very gospel centered. That's what they drill in. They want the students to understand the gospel and to be discipled. And if you were here last week, the message last week was actually themed based on camp. It was wired or created for worship. And there were a lot of fun experiences. We had a lot of fun. I will say, I feel like I've never seen so many hurt ankles in my life at this camp. Well, there were at least 3 of us. Did you actually hurt your ankle? No, you didn't. Okay. That was the prank. Okay. They almost gave me a heart attack and had to lift me to take me to the hospital. I was trying to prank some of them, and then they ended up pranking me and making me think that Annalise had broken her ankle because of my prank. And so I'm like, well, there you go. Get fired at youth camp. We had a lot of fun. There were 21 students who went, and so we had a really good group, a really good camp. And I could really see God working in a lot of our campers, and that was very encouraging. And you guys have been a great encouragement to me throughout all of that. We do have pictures for you, and I will tell you, I haven't watched all of them, but they're really good pictures. And Adrian was really good about going and taking pictures, and Kelly and some of the others, and so. Thank y'all for doing that. And so we're going to watch a slideshow of camp.